And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Arizona, the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Stephen Kwan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just missed. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Chorio pulls it down, and there's two gone. Here's Mookie now. And that one ripped to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now 2-1. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That one fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Foul ball. And there are two down. And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Two out, space is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Struck him out looking. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Spencer Torkelson. Cortez back to work. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Randall Grichuk now.
The designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's two down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. So two down. Gabriel Moreno the next to hit. Outside with a breaking ball. swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's the third out. Back in Milwaukee, where these fans are excited for another year of Brewers baseball. They've celebrated division titles back-to-back seasons now.
And they won the NL Central by 10 games, Boo. That was without Craig Counsell at the helm.
Not bad.
I really didn't know what to expect from the Brewers last year. There was a lot of uncertainty, if we're being honest. They were starting a 20-year-old in the leadoff spot, traded away Corbin Burns in the offseason, and lost Brandon Woodruff for the year because of an injury.
Don't forget they were also without all-star closer Devin Williams because of a back injury. He missed the first few months to start the year.
Yeah, and these fans are hoping for better luck when it comes to injuries this season. If they're healthy, they might go beyond the wild card round this year.
Slow down, partner. It's early. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Steps on first for the out. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. And that's in the dirt. And the count 2-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. One down, base is empty. And that just misses.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that quickly 2 away. This is Bryce Terang. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
There you go.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. 2 outs. Just missed. Makes the catch, inning over. Top half of the third inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Rips one to right. Reaching down, makes the catch. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Counts 1-0.
Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and Singy, it's impossible not to think of the longtime late voice of the Brewers, Bob Uecker.
Yeah, a huge loss for the Brewers community, but even so for the baseball community at large. What an icon in our game, and famous calls will never be forgotten. His presence, his humor, all the relationships that he had over generations. Just one of a kind.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Oliver Dunn. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Ortiz off of first with 2 away. On the ground. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1 out, base is empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-1. And Mookie takes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Perkins puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. To third. And it stays fair.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Suarez stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
That's ball 2.
Up and in. Now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's to third. Fair ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Gabriel.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. And the first offering is not close.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. And the batter is George Springer. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just match.
Oh, now a great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Carroll hustling after it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And here is William Contreras. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. The Diamondbacks leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Springer makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Hoskins in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Runner on the go. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Cortez back to work. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Chorio hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That one hit to right. Frelick. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Randall Grichuk. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back on this one. Oh, he can't bring it in. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Springer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, no appeal.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Now 3-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Freeland brings it in, and that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Suarez. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
In the air, out towards left center. Perkins should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Ripped on a line. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Line drive. Slinging it to first in time. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Just missed. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 10-0.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Fires over to Hoskins. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Perdomo makes his way towards it. Hauls it in. One away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is outside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's hard hit on the line. Carroll makes the grab, and that's the inning.
First career win, and it's a doozy, a complete game shutout. That puts you in the company of all-time great pitchers like Louis Tiant and Addy Joss. What a performance today.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Missouri taking on Seoul. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. And he deals. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Manny Ramirez will hit next.
Manny Ramirez.
There's a strike.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you
0-1's
think
the
you
count.
see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with
That's a
just
ball.
terrific bite at the end.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
David Ortiz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And back here in San Francisco. And starting this one, Vida Blue. And singing he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Gleyber Torres in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Outside low. And the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And now Brandon Lau. And takes low for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And it gets down for a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. That smash towards center. Crawford makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Snags it for the second out. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Blue back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ortiz. And he's out on the tag. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One down, base is empty. That one not close. And that's ball one. In there at the knees. Young. Throw, picked it first, got him. Two down, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Albies tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Williams in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. This one popped up. Chipper settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That one the other way. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Richie Ashburn getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. And that one almost got him.
1-0.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one away. And now Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Justin Crawford digs in now. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Young throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Yordan Alvarez. This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Manny Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Crawford raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. At the plate, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Lau at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league.
That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second. The relay throw.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Man at second. Handles, throws to first. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Carson Kelly grounded out his first time up. And that one wrapped foul. Loud on at second with 2 down. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Back here in San Francisco, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. That one drilled left field, and foul ball.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and
diving stop at second. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the 0-1. Up the middle. Smith whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Left field, way back there. Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Blue back to work. Young. And he's safe at first. Man at first, nobody out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's down and in. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Crawford now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Now 1-1. And that chance handled. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. And here comes Raisel Iglesias into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He's got it, and there's one down. Throw cut off to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. You're down.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going. With the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now here is Javier Sanoja. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're the top half of the 6th.
1-1.
Way high with that one. And the count is 1-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Torres goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Brandon Lowe. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First offering in the dirt.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in, Chipper Jones. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike. That's in. Ball 2.
Foul ball there. Drilled in the air. right field. Way back there. That's long gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. 1 out, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. 1 gone, runner at first. And the batter now, Carson Kelly. On the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. 1 for 2. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Throw to first, and he's back in easily. The 1-1. Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A changeup missing, and it's 2-2. Durant off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William. Pitching change here, Griffin Jacks. And there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now Michael Young, 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. And 2 away to start the 7th. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here in San Francisco, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside, and it's 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And it stays fair. The throw into second, safe at second.
Yep, he made it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Makes the catch, 1 down. Justin Crawford digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul out of play. Kopech. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Ready to begin the 8th, and the batter now, Ted Williams.
For the right fielder, Ted.
Jacks back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Crawford makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could.
Gregory Soto taking over on the mound. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Lau. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. That one in triple digits.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Way out front for strike 2. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. Sanoha. He steps on the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park. Matt Brash on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him, and when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Sanoha at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Crawford makes the grab for the 2nd out. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is William Contreras. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. 1 strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.